A harsh and unforgiving cold wind sliced at Mia's face like a ghost wielding an angry razor. She stood at the edge of a jagged, icy crater. Hints of blackened remnants poked out from the thick layers of snow. The dark scar testified to the massive destruction that had taken place there, delivered by her hand. A frustrated grunt sounded to her side, the cry of a defeated cult leader, Cecilia Ryle. Charlie loomed over the woman with nothing but anger and resentment in his eyes. Cecilia glared from underneath her hood at the uneven mounds of snow and ice filling the crater, her eyes filling with disbelief as Mia had wanted. Cecilia tugged at the restraints on her wrists. "You're fools to have brought me back here. You should have killed me when you had the chance. Instead, you stayed in the KCAP and returned to ice." A wild gleam filled her eyes. "You returned to a heavily patrolled prison system. It's as if you're asking them to capture you and perform more experiments. Did you enjoy it so much that you felt compelled to return?" Mia surveyed the crater with a detached look. She had to be careful what she said. The goal of the current mission was to get actionable intel out of Cecilia, not to win a war of insults. She hadn't left the woman alive because she was above killing Cecilia. There was no way Cecilia would survive once she'd outlived her usefulness. "I couldn't keep you asleep forever on the ship, and our little conversations were growing annoying," Mia explained. "The Erinyes is equipped for infiltration missions. It wouldn't be our first time sneaking in and out of this place." She turned to Cecilia. "I need information from you, and you're going to provide it. That's why we're here. That's the only reason." "Why bring me here?" Cecilia asked. "Why take the risk? What does bringing me here accomplish?" "It's not much of a risk. We took precautions beyond my obfuscate system, and I know how far to push things. You can say I learned from my mistakes." She motioned at the crater. "I needed you to see this to understand your position. Telling you something isn't the same thing as showing you, and bringing you to the place proves it in a way that a picture never can. You can't accuse me of faking or manipulating the truth." "What are you trying to convince me of? That I'm your prisoner? Wouldn't it have made more sense to have taken me to what's left of black ice?" Cecilia scoffed. "You're not as clever as you think." "I thought you were all about genetically engineered superiority." "Mistakes and dead ends can happen, even when the changes are guided." Mia shook her head. "Too bad you feel that way. I always meant to bring you here. You needed to see the remnants of the lab." Cecilia's glare was colder than the Arctic winds blowing past them. "You're supposed to have improved mental capabilities. I'm beginning to question that." She nodded at the crater, then Charlie. "You two have come a long way for nothing. What's the point of coming here?